Aloha everyone, this is Diane. I am going to show you the completed Barbies Hawaiian Holiday junk journal today. And it will be in my shop when you see the video. I'm not going to schedule it later. I'm just going to put it in my shop whenever you see the video because I don't know what day you're going to see it. I don't know what'll be going on in my life that day. So I do want to show you that this is the Etsy shop, Vintage Susie and Wings, and Susie is S-U-S-I-E, Vintage Susie and Wings, all one word like Etsy always does. And the kits that I used are Cool Vintage Barbie, and the O's in cool are the @ sign, you know, the little A with the circle around it. And there are 2 sets of that, and the Vintage Hawaii Vacation Kit 2 is what I used. I will link at least the shop below. I will also include with this journal some of the pages from the original book, including end paper, the fly leaf, and I used one of the fly leaves as a page in the book. And all of the other pages have, you know, some illustrations, the ones that I included. And also there were some pages that had Hawaiian words and how to pronounce them, boys' names. You can take the English name and put them into the Hawaiian translation if it's available, and names of Hawaiian royalty. And I used 1 or 2 pages of that sort of thing in the journal too. Also, there are some cut off pieces of the paper that I used. A page from the Beauty Hints book, a couple of recipe cards that have Hawaiian looking recipes, and some other paper scraps, a doily. There's a photo of some water with some palm trees, playing cards, a little matchbook with a fish, BB Bats label, guest check, little stamped words, some more littler scraps of paper. Oh, I already have BB Bats. And a couple of stamped journaling spots and a coat hanger, a real Barbie coat hanger. So all of those, and maybe some more as I clean up. I might find more to include, but those at least will be included. So here's the book. It's a really fun 1960s Barbie book. And as I said, it's called Barbies Hawaiian Holiday. I used this green satin ribbon. I thought it was the perfect color. I didn't have a long enough piece to tie into a bow, but I did attach this really pretty vintage clip earring. I thought it went perfectly with it. And you don't have to untie this. You can just slip it off. I love this trio of these pinky coral flowers. I think it just really sets the cover off. It kind of matches the corally pinks. So I used a lot of the pinks and greens, at least here on the cover. The rickrack has the green and the pink and the yellow, which is also featured on the cover. Pretty green fabric print there. And then the beads are kind of more orange than coral and green. And most of these beads came from vintage necklaces that I got at flea markets. This one had a lot of interesting beads. It had these little peachy glittery things, and I think this, or maybe not, but these, and just so many fun beads I had to match these colors. Let's just take a look inside the book now. I hope I got that out of the way. So it has the same setup as the other journals that I did, with the embossed pocket on the front, and they're just, I had a lot of Hawaiian or tropical images, more than I thought I would, and I had so much fun incorporating them into this journal. So instead of the soft ruffle, I used some colorful trim. So this one has a crocheted coral edging. And then on the front of each signature, I used one of the, I don't think they were actually Barbie paper dolls, but it was from a paper doll book. And I liked the bright colors. I used some handmade paper that I got at Joann's. Handmade type of paper. You can tell when you feel it that it's got a different texture. And this is a scrap I had left from a different project. And a postcard with a bowl of fruit. It's a current card. Here, I did have some photographs that I just took out of that photo album I bought at the flea market a couple weeks ago. And there were several that worked in this journal. So here's a peacock, and here are some flamingos. And I Googled to make sure peacocks and flamingos are both in Hawaii, and they are. Here's a fruit kebab recipe. Here's one of the pages from the book, one of the appendix pages, and it says Hawaiian words, and it tells you how to pronounce the vowels, and then how to pronounce Hawaiian place names, and 50 Hawaiian words and what they mean. So there might be another page. I don't think there's 50 right here, but there might be another page that goes along with that. So these came out of the album with their photo corners on them. Some of them are really attached, but this one slips right out to make it easy for you to get those pieces in and out. This is from the Alden's catalog, and it's a lady wearing very summery clothes, shorts. It might be a whole outfit. I don't know if it's a shirt and top or a one piece, but it's definitely summery. Really cute. This one even has a sailor collar and some swimsuits on this side. 1960s style. And we have the same ephemera elements here for a lot of it. There's some pieces from the Barbie game from the 1960s and a ticket, merchandise store ticket. I use my Barbie stamps. I used the images from that Hawaiian kit that I mentioned from Vintage Susie and Wings. So this is one of those. Did a collage here using one of the stickers that I think came from Peggy. And these images that you'll see, these kinds of flowers that you'll see in the collages that I did, are all from a greeting card. But I stamped this, and this is a die cut butterfly. This piece you can write on the back. It's one of the homemade paper pieces. Bridge score sheet, a vintage wrapping paper and stationery, and a little greeting card with forget-me-nots. Here is just a bright tropical looking embroidered ribbon piece. Here is the fly leaf with the, well, not the fly leaf, but the title page, Barbies Hawaiian Holiday. And I used a handkerchief here, and this is a great blank spot for you to glue a photograph or just an image that you like. A journaling spot here, and I thought that there were some pretty Hawaiian colors in this, so I used that. And I added a scrap of the homemade paper to extend the tag up a little higher. And that is one of my dry cleaning ephemera pieces. Another sticker, Barbie sticker on the calendar page. I did the same thing with the calendar pages as I did in the other ones. This one has a prowl ad, but I liked the bright green color for this journal. And I put some butterflies behind it and stamped that bright yellow. Mele Kalikimaka from Hawaii. Does that mean Merry Christmas? We always have a hula of a good time together. Is she the same image? Yeah, she is. So what's the hula baloo? Oh, I need to put something in here. So that's what I was going to do with one of these. Well, they might be too bright. I think I'll look for something to put in that pocket. but I love this. I liked this textured paper. The color of it matches this, and it just kind of looks like water. And then it matched perfectly with this outfit that came out of the Alden's book. So cute. And here is a photograph of some ladies on the beach. And I cut these from a piece of fabric that I had and added this little flower applique. She's from my pattern book. And this one got a palm tree card. This is a vintage card. It was in a scrapbook at one time, and it is in Florida, but it looks like it's perfect for the Hawaiian journal. And there's a person sitting there with their feet in the water. Here is a vintage page from the costume book, little booklets, and Ken in his bathing suit. And in this pocket, we have a double pocket. This is part of the Hawaiian digital set, and this is one of the handmade paper pieces. There's a digital of one of those little booklet pages. I thought this looked kind of like a Hawaiian shirt for Ken. And I added this beautiful, I don't know if it was a talcum powder or what. It looks like a powder can, but a vintage one from the 1930s, I believe. Some Barbie money and an IOU from the Barbie game. I have borrowed the sum of $10 from the bank. I must pay this back in full before entering the path to the prom. And a little ephemera piece. More of the bathing suits. This is the bottom part of that outfit she's wearing. Look at the red socks with that. And the shoes. So cool. This is just a little neck label from some sort of a beverage, but it's pink. And I just layered some die cut pieces there. Here's the picture wheel like we had in the other journals with the bingo card. And then this, you'll see pages out of this. I had a booklet from Coca-Cola, and it was about planning a party, and most of the images look like it was a tropical theme party. So I love this, and I just think it made a really cool tag. You can write on the back. And I added some tulle and rickrack at the top. Second signature. We have some fringe here, a very soft fringe. And this is made from cardstock and a vintage sheet. The sheet is, what do you call it, raveling. And so, you know, just pull or cut the strings off as they happen, and then it'll stop when it gets to the stitching. And this, she was in my pattern catalog, but I like the colors for this Hawaiian journal. This is one of the pages from that Coca-Cola book. So they've made decorations with seashells. Seashells there in the lime green rec room. This one has a Hibiscus Hawaii playing card and the Drama Club president card from the game. And one of the tickets. Here's some more flowers cut from that greeting card and another Hawaiian looking print. It's just something for you to write on here. Wrapping paper, some triangle pieces, and I added another of the flowers cut from that same fabric that I cut the other flower from. This is a handkerchief. I thought that was very appropriate for the Hawaiian journal, and it's on some butterfly paper. She's cut from my pattern book. This is an extract for tropical fruit flavor. Another hibiscus card, and another card for journaling. Another page from the Coca-Cola book. This is a matchbook that came in that book of matchbooks that I got. And it's Don Ho at the Polynesian Palace. So, of course, Don Ho was a famous Hawaiian singer back in the day. I had to include that. It was a bit battered, so I thought it might tear. So I just glued it to just some paper, not cardstock, just some paper to back it. Tuck that note paper in and a card and this photo of a lady on the beach. This is a vintage soda label, a stamped piece, a laundry dry cleaner thing, and then I die cut this piece. And this is from the book, the Barbie book. There's another Mele Kilikamaka, really cute. And sparkling pineapple dessert with this hairnet advertisement. Another flower cut from the fabric, and I cut a circle out of that and added a daisy applique. We have a bright pink flash card, some Barbie money, and just a photograph of a fountain with some palm trees behind it. Here's the pocket like I made in the other journals. This has a tag from one of the Barbie kits, digital kits. And a digital bobby pin card, a vintage cleansing cream label, that's genuine, and a ticket. And this is a digital tucked behind it. We have the hibiscus card plus a purple doily and the She Cherry Aid soft drink label. There's a pocket here made with a scrap of cardstock and a hairnet digital. Here is one of the pages from the Beauty Tips book. These are exercises. It's wrapped in washi tape to keep the edges from crumbling. Another recipe for chicken Waikiki Beach, and a card with daisies on it. This is a vintage label, a vintage seal. Like you decorate a package with it, or seal, put it on an envelope. It looks like lilies, looks tropical, and I thought it was just perfect for this journal. There's seashells in a glass-covered coffee table there in that Coca-Cola book. This lady was cut from my photo or my pattern book also. There's a while you were out message sheet, a lime, well it says orange crush, just has green around it. And then this is very tropical colors on this outfit, these outfits from, this is one of the genuine pages. And some Barbie game money, and Ken snorkeling. This one is a digital. So this time we have green crocheted trim. This is a fabric sheet with a rosette, and these are real vintage millinery flower petals, but I use them as leaves. And she is from my pattern book. I left the space there, you know, because her legs would be too flimsy and prone to tear, but it gives you more journaling space too. And one more Coca-Cola page with a tower of pineapples with flowers at the top. You can see the Coca-Cola right there. This is a surprise card. You show great leadership. If you do not have a club president card, pick one. And another collage. And this little image of Ken in his, he's playing tennis. That's a digital. Here's the Avon plastic paper clip, wrapping paper, stationery, another handkerchief, and this is a digital here. So like the other one had a lot of white space, I added this to it, but I left the other one for you to add something to. And this is from the Coca-Cola book, Treasures from the Sea, it's supposed to say, but it has a seahorse. I added this from my pattern book, and I added a butterfly, not even thinking about the fact that it says Treasures from the Sea, and if you find a butterfly in the sea, it's probably not going to fly away. This looks like poppies. No, it doesn't, because those are not. Must be roses. Anyway, it says thinking of you. And really pretty bright triangles that I layered here. Another Barbie sticker. Love these pastel shoes, these sandals with their open-toed shoes. So pretty. She's very elegant. Pocket with a recipe for Hawaiian fondue and some snapdragon seed packet and money. Some more fabric pieces here. There's a Valentine, image of a Hawaiian Valentine. And this is from the dry cleaning ephemera. And there's another flashcard. Here we have a circle. I'm wondering if I should glue that a little bit more there. I think it was glued and it came undone. So I won't stick these in right away. This I can. Another Make-A-Wish circle. Here's Ken with his Hawaiian shirt. And another little tropical card. This is also in Florida. A bridge score sheet and a laundry dry cleaning tag measuring pants for Ken. He's got his sunglasses on, so that's a skinny little piece there you need to be careful of, but it is glued to cardstock. This is so pretty. This is more that handmade type of paper. This is from the Hawaii ephemera kit, and so is this. And this is a genuine Pineapple Crush label. I cut this with a die that Peggy sent me. It's got high heels and a purse and flowers and makeup. This came from the Alden's catalog, More Bathing Beauties. And this is from the Coca-Cola book, Lazy Days. And a sheet with more of those millinery flower petals. Here I just attached some tickets that you can use anywhere in the journal, and then this I glued to paper so you can journal on it. But it's Tattoo Your Lips. I don't know why. Well, there's palm trees behind her, and it looks like a tribal, tropical image on the tattoo bottle, tube. I guess it's a lipstick. These are genuine pages from the Barbie costume booklets. And Coca-Cola again, with a fun centerpiece with limes and lemons and pretty yellow flowers. The last, I think, of those flowers that were from the greeting card. And then we have another digital with another greeting card flower and the shaker card. It's got butterflies floating around in there. This was so much fun to make, you guys. I loved it, and I hope you love it, and it will be in my shop when you see this video. As I said, I will link the digital shop below, and I will link my Etsy shop below. so you don't have any trouble finding it. Thank you so much for your support, for watching my videos, and come back to see the next one. I have a really fun one planned. I always say that, don't I? But they always are fun. I have other things to do before I get started on the next one, so come on back and let's see what we do next in our pretty pink cottage. Thanks for watching. Have a creative day. Bye.